Hi, welcome to the Mediator Podcast, a podcast and video series about mediation, negotiation, and collaboration. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a valuation expert and divorce financial mediator in St. Louis, Missouri. In today's episode, we're speaking about the business of negotiation, inherited trauma, and family wealth with Ruschelle Khanna. So, what other types of traumas around money is perpetuated in these families? Like, if we're are you seeing it even manifest as trauma related to money? Because a lot of people have gone through like literal, the depression era, or literal poverty. Do you see these cycles of extreme poverty in families? Because I see families of wealth go in kind of two different directions. You kind of see the excess and people have perceptions of it. And then you see there's I would say it's just a gathering of it. There's people that like to see it in the bank and it's accumulating, and they really don't want to have any outward show of that. They also don't find joy in spending it. So even if they have a ton of it, even to spend it is painful. So those are the two kind of extreme differences I see when we have, hyper wealth. But are those attached to some sort of trauma? And you talk about some of these things in your book as well, right?
Yes. So the deprivation mindset. So it can be regardless of how much money we have, but the deprivation mindset can be there, and almost an aversion. So Brad Klontz talks about this in his money scripts. And I will share that information with you. Brad is a psychologist, and he has done a lot of research kind of mapping out the narratives that come out in families. And one of them is money vigilance. So deprivation is a direction that someone in the family of wealth can go. A lot of young adults that I work with, they'll want to do things that are extreme, almost to the point of not taking care of themselves, almost as a denial, especially young men, because young men in the United States have so much pressure on them to like tamper it down a bit. Like women need their time to shine, and you need to not maybe be so big and so loud in the room. And one way that comes out is through their own financial deprivation. So rather than being able to find a balance there and own your worth, and that is something that I talk about in the book, is helping people be open to receiving things. Because a lot of people, well, they don't think they deserve to receive things. They already have enough. They don't want to receive things. And that steals our joy. I don't care how much money you have.